All right, Adam Carriker joining me here. One of us played in the NFL, one of us did not. One of us played for Nebraska, one of us did not. Bet you can tell which one it is. Adam, Colorado, Nebraska, what makes that rivalry so unique?
Well, first of all, you look like you're in pretty good shape yourself.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
As far as Nebraska, Colorado, it's a fun rivalry. We had a lot of close games with them. It became the Thanksgiving weekend after Oklahoma went to the Big 12 South. And I mean, honestly, Colorado doesn't like us very much. You still to this day cannot wear red in their building. Bill McCartney would apparently rather be dead than wear red. So they make it interesting. I think we've had some close games, and it's good to see a friendly face since we moved to the Big Ten Conference.
Yeah, talk about just, do you have a favorite Colorado memory, or when you beat them really good or anything like that?
Yeah, probably my senior year. I mean, my freshman year, I got my first sack on Joel Klatt, so every time I see him on Fox, I get a smile on my face. My freshman year was fun. Then the next time we went back to Colorado, we won 30-3. Our offense had the ball for like 40 minutes of the game, which was great because there is thin air up there. A guy like myself has asthma. I was like, yes, this is great. And then my senior year, it was my last game at Memorial Stadium. So for me, that meant a lot. I was the last guy to walk off the field. We got a big win heading into a bowl game. So those are actually three of the more memorable games of my career.
Do you like bringing back all these Big 12 foes, and like Oklahoma's coming here in a few years and all that stuff?
I look forward to Oklahoma. I'm excited to play Colorado, but as far as playing all these other teams, I don't really want to see Kansas, unless we're playing them in basketball or something. Iowa State, maybe if we had to make up the 12th game at the end of the year, it might be Akron, but I kind of prefer Oklahoma, Colorado, Big 8, Big 12, but I don't really want to see us go through the whole gauntlet of teams we used to play.
Going back to last Saturday, have you ever been a part of a situation so weird as that was?
So, the most anticipated debut in Husker history, and it's the first canceled game we've had since 1943. And actually, that game was canceled because of war, not even because of weather. So what are the odds? As far as something like that, I've had games delayed, and I've played in freezing cold weather and rain, but I can't remember ever having a football game canceled. Like, that's the one thing about football. Baseball gets canceled all the time, but football, you're supposed to play. But obviously, you don't want to get struck by lightning.
You said war. Mother Nature won. Football 0 here.
So far this year, yeah.
So far this year, anyway. Just how do you stay focused during that process, though? You're pacing in the weight room, I'm sure, and just how do you kind of be re-prepared for a game you were already prepared to go out and play at that second?
Now that you say that, I actually did experience a delay versus Kansas City preseason when we were with the Rams. And we had a 90-minute delay, and honestly, we just sat it's a little different for the preseason. You're not going to play as much, a little bit different attitude. But we just kind of sat in the locker room, and then once, you think you're going to get out on the field, you try to warm back up. You try to stay warm if it's not going to be a long delay, but if it's going to be longer, you try to maintain that energy. So it's a little bit of a fine line trying to figure out, is this going to be like a 3-hour delay or 30-minute delay?
One thing we did get to see was the tunnel walk. Are you a fan of the new changes?
I like the video. I love the video. It was fun to watch Scott Frost lead the team out. He doesn't appear to be one of those guys who's going to go through the roof with excitement. Because I had guys who I played with. I had a guy in D.C., Chris Baker. He'd run around the locker room. He's a 340-pound nose guard. It's swaggy time. What does that even mean, dude? And then you got other guys who sit there silent like assassins. So Scott Frost seemed more serious, more focused. Kind of how I would imagine him as a quarterback leading the team out. As far as the song was okay. I know they started off with Serious, and then they went into Jungle, which Follow Me Into the Jungle has a great meaning. It makes a lot of sense, and it's a good song, and I've actually worked out to it a couple times since because I do like the song. It's hard to replace the original. To me, that's the greatest intro song that we could possibly have, in my opinion.
That's the fine line, though, isn't it? Just trying to find that fine tuning where you can kind of update it so the younger generation can enjoy it as well, but kind of keep it so that older generation can as well.
Absolutely. You want to stick with tradition, but you don't want to fall behind. Like you said, it's that fine line. So I thought it was cool because there's some people who liked it, some people who didn't, but that's always going to be the case. Personally, for me, I like the original just because I can't imagine a better theme song. Unless we came out to and I'm a WWE fan, unless we came out to Stone Cold with the glass shattering or Goldberg. That'd be about it for me.
Adrian Martinez is going to make his first career start on Saturday. He thought he was going to make it last Saturday, but as a true freshman in that kind of an environment, do you have any advice to kind of just get him to, in the words of Aaron Rodgers, RELAX, relax?
I was going to say, man, it's been 652 days because he was hurt his senior year since he started his last football game. So it's been a while. Not only is he a true freshman, and at this point in time, he was here for spring. He's not going to have rust. He might have a little bit of game rust. I would say enjoy the moment, and if something goes wrong, because there will be adversity throughout the game, Colorado can play too. Hey, don't go in the tank. Just stick with the game plan. We got you.
What have you seen from Colorado so far?
Their quarterback looks really good. it's hard to honestly, because I watched Colorado State lose to Hawaii on their home field in week 1. They were a 17-point favorite to Hawaii, and then on their home field lost by almost double digits. So I don't know how much I trust what we saw from Colorado State, simply because I don't know how good or bad Colorado State is. What I know about Colorado is they got a good quarterback. They're probably going to put up some points. Our offense is going to put up some points. So I think it's going to be a close, fun game to watch.
Score prediction?
I do. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be fun. I do think the Huskers win, just because I do think we're going to have the edge in the trenches, hopefully. And on the outside, you got guys like J.D. Spielman, Stanley Morgan Jr. I think they're going to help Adrian out a lot. I think 35-31, Huskers.
All righty, sounds good. Adam Carriker, former Husker and former NFL player. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.